Personally, I think our state would be best served if we didn't have these career politicians out here get their marching orders directly from Washington, D.C., rather than listening to the voters in our state. Now many of these career politicians have made it their job to get nothing accomplished. They're not cutting any red tape now. They're not addressing our failing grade schools. They're not fixing our roads. How many of you have been happy with the way things have been going in our country these last few years? If you're not happy, then maybe our current approach isn't working for you, and maybe you feel like it's time to send a message to these career politicians that we demand change, and we demand that our officials listen, and we demand real solutions. That's why I'm running. I'm not one of these career politicians. I believe that we need term limits.
Take you back to time when I was teaching in a state prison. I would ask the inmates when they fell into hopelessness. And they would typically say at the age of 11, 12, and 13. Well, they didn't pick their parents, they didn't pick their community, they didn't pick their schools, and they didn't pick their country. We've made some bad choices too. And either we're going to truly leave no child behind, or we're not. Either we're truly going to have liberty and justice for all, or we're not. Either we're truly going to do unto the least of these, or we're not. All children have a right to food, health care, housing, safe streets, good schools, clean air, clean water, a children's Bill of Rights. Marion Wright Evelyn, who inspired Martin Luther King to have the Poor People's March on Washington, has been fighting for this for 50 years. It's up to us to finish the job. Jobs, opportunity, and security is what the campaign is about. Right now, the digital revolution has shrunk the oceans to lakes. South Carolina is closer to China in terms of transportation, trade, communication, and environment than South Carolina was to New York when the Constitution was signed. We need to incentivize transnational corporations to pledge more allegiance to the United States than to profits.
There's an American dream of owning a home. I think that's correct. I think that's true. But guess what? There are so many people out there in this community that will never realize that dream without a job. Okay? I want you to digest that for a minute. A job. We have so many people in this community that are unemployed. This community is statewide that are unemployed. We have to start thinking in terms of jobs.
I can sit here and echo what Stephen said, but it does. It boils down to the fact that good education will help lead to jobs. You know, we need roads, we need infrastructure to be able to get people in here. As far as education, to me it is very important that the decisions are made with parents in the classrooms on a local level. It does not need to be a state decision. We need to get as much money as possible, allow local school districts, local teachers, give them the money, allow them to teach. With that, hopefully, jobs. Georgetown Tech is getting ready to open a new manufacturing facility, education facility. That will be wonderful for the area. Look forward to having that and working towards getting that open.
June 1992, I joined the Georgetown County Sheriff's Office as a deputy. During my tenure, I rose to the rank of sergeant. I served as traffic supervisor and narcotics investigator. As your sheriff, I will promote a partnership with all citizens of Georgetown County. I have a strong faith in our public safety, and I will take an active and leadership role to commit a positive leadership role in each and every community. So please, ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends, your family, that we have a passionate candidate running for the office of Sheriff of Georgetown County. Let's make Darryel Carr the next Sheriff of Georgetown County.
With their dedication and hard work, we've become an accredited agency 2 times in 5 years. To be an accredited agency, you have to perform at high levels of professionalism and performance. Here, our crime rates clearance rates far exceed the national and state level. We have lower crime rates than our surrounding counties. We have over 30 active neighborhood watch programs, and they're really active. The more active they are, the safer that we all are. And I just want to say our job is to keep you safe, and we've done that. Thank you for your past support, and I need your vote on November the 8th.
Probate court is just such a special place. It is a place that people go oftentimes when they are least equipped to handle it. They are facing some of the most challenging times in their lives. And it's also the opportunity for us in that office to stand up and give them the start to a healing process to help them work through their matters in a peaceful manner. Our population aging is going to impact probate court. I feel a real need to get out in the community and make sure people are taking steps to plan for themselves, not only when they pass away, but also plan for others when they pass away, which is one of the best gifts you can ever give a loved one, but also that they can take steps to plan for themselves if they're rendered in an incapacitated state or a place where they can't speak for themselves anymore.
I have been a public servant for a while, thanks to you, and I guess the Lord is just blessing some of us in Georgetown County over and over again this year, because I am one also who's unopposed. And I'd like to thank you for entrusting Georgetown County Clerk of Court's office to my leadership. I often tell people, because most people don't understand the responsibilities of the Clerk of Court, but I always tell them everybody needs an attorney every now and then. So if you got an attorney that you really think a lot of, talk to your attorney. If your attorney tells you that the clerk's office is in good hands, trust the attorney. It's a legal environment. If I wasn't doing a good job, I'm telling you, they would have chased me out of office a long time ago.
Once again, I am Shalise Cox Waits. Professionalism, compassion, and excellence is what I will bring as your next county treasurer. I'm a product of Georgetown County, and I want to serve you. It is my bachelor's degree in business management from the University of Maryland, my master's degree in human resource development and management leadership from Webster University, my work experience from both the public and the private sectors to include Morena Law Office as a legal secretary, South Carolina Federal Credit Union as the customer service representative, Georgetown County School District as an executive secretary, the Town of Andrews as the finance director and town manager, ArcelorMittal as a business analyst, Horry County Government as the office manager for the County Administrator's Office, and currently Georgetown County School District as the property and accounts receivable manager that qualifies me for this position.
I've lived in Georgetown County since 1976 when my parents purchased the Carolinian Inn. I grew up in the hospitality business and helped at the hotel in the 1980s, managing it. Later, I opened a hook, line, and sinker restaurant, managed that for 16 years. In 2000, I got my real estate license. I am currently the broker in charge and co-owner of Carolina Properties. My 9 years experience in the auditor's office and working closely with the treasurer and her staff is invaluable and will help the transition into the treasurer's office immensely.
My primary platform situation is to see economic development for Georgetown County. I'm looking to better the situation of economic development by increasing the medium income jobs to at least 26,000 to change the livability of residents here in Georgetown County. Currently, the town of Andrews has 3 vacant industrial locations that are ready for prime development. We have one location that's currently on the CSX line. Our emphasis as County Council and the Georgetown Economic Development Commission is that we need to bring development and jobs to Georgetown County.
I too am here because of the economic development of Georgetown County. And I'm a numbers person. I have been in business. I had a drapery business for 20 some odd years and went into real estate, and I've been in real estate for 23 years. So I keep a finger on what's going on in the county. I know real estate, as Leigh will tell you, determines what is going on in the county, whether it's alive or dead. Between 1990 and 2000, our population increased 9,400 people. Between 2000 and 2010, in our growth period, we only gained 4,500 people. We are projected to only gain less than 1% in the next 10 years. That tells you a lot. And what we have to do is identify what we're doing wrong, figure it out, change it, and figure out how we work with the state, the federal, and the local governments to turn it around.
So again, I have a background that gives me administrative experience, legal experience, professionalism, and when you look at someone who's serving on the Georgetown County Board of Education, that board makes policies. I've been attending meetings since last year, and just like the meeting last night, there were 2 policy items on the agenda. So you want someone who can read and understand policies so that we make sure we're doing what is best for our children.
My goal as a candidate is to expand upon the programs that are currently in place by the Georgetown County School District. In particular, Career, Technology, and Education, along with the STEM program, Science, Technology, and Engineering. In addition, I also believe that we must have an accelerated reading program for ages 12 through K. Research and statistics has shown that children are not reading on their levels, and it is a problem across the country.